Oliver Anthony's wife waited until he was worth millions of dollars and then divorced him and took half his shit and half his money because, of course, she did. Like, y'all remember the Rich Man of Richmond guy, Oliver Anthony? You know, he put out that one song and just blew up. Yeah, he made the smart decision of contacting Joe Rogan after he blew up and was like, what should I do? Because all these record companies were offering him millions of dollars. And he took Joe Rogan's advice to not sign with any of them because Joe Rogan knew he was going to get screwed. So he banked on himself and became worth way more than those record companies were offering. But then his wife filed for divorce, and she didn't only want half of what he was worth now. No, she wanted 60% of all future earnings. 60% of everything this man makes for the rest of his life. That's what she wanted. I just want to remind you that they were poor. This dude was selling farm equipment and she was happily married. But I guess suddenly he just became a bad husband. Yeah, sure, that's what it was. But anyway, so that's the story behind his new hit single, Scornful Woman, which, if you listen to it, I think it perfectly explains what type of woman he was married to.
Is there any other definition for slavery other than the fact that you own someone? This man now worked his life. He became successful, and his woman is now suing him, or rather divorcing him, taking half of his stuff. And half of his stuff is not enough. She wants 60% of his future earnings. That is to say, if this man marries another woman, to hell with that other woman, to hell with the other children. 60% of what this man makes, I still want to get access to. You own the man then. He's your slave. And men see these things and they get scared of marriage, especially women. Women, see, when a man asks for an agreement between you and him, prenuptial agreement, it's not unusual. It's not because he hates you. It's not because he loves his money. No. It's because he wants you to sign that I will not be destroyed. So let's try and understand the men around us. And if you are with a man that, this one won't get married, I will say you as a woman should be the one proposing the fact that I am okay with the prenuptial agreement. I want us to get married. I'm okay. I will sign the document. I'm sure that man will be like, whoa, I've never seen a woman like this before. And he will sign that document. Or rather, he will draft the document for you. And he'll be like, okay, this one is for me. So men and women, we need to understand ourselves more and more. We've spent the past 200 years understanding women, and we've forgotten how to understand men, to the point where we don't even consider a man's fear anymore, and we classify a man's fear as insecurity. So this issue is not something we should just neglect.
Wish I knew before becoming a bop and joining the industry. People will send videos to your family. They will stalk your father. They will show up at your father's house even when he doesn't live in the same state as you. And then they'll send you pictures at his door, which is really cool. You'll lose friendships over it that you didn't expect to lose, and people will be more judgmental even when they've known you for years and know who you've been for years. They will still judge you enough to not be friends with you anymore. Dating will always be different. One, you're making a lot of money, you're getting a lot of attention, and you're saying things for views that people are taking quite literally. Just use your brain. Lastly, just FYI, the second you make a page, you're put into a category of SW workers, and people don't distinguish any part of it. It doesn't matter how much you're doing on that page, you will be seen the same as girls who are doing full-blown videos on PH and everything with a lot of people, which there's nothing wrong with any of that. It's all sick, but just so you know, people will just assume that you're also doing.
I don't think this woman is that intelligent. It's like you have a learning in front of you and you've purposely not learned, because right now she's saying there's nothing wrong with that. So for context, she's saying if you do pornography online, you'll be considered the same as a full-blown pornographer. As if you put nude images online and make money out of it, you will still be considered as somebody who is a prostitute. So whether you're putting your picture online for people to buy or you are making videos for people to watch, you are a pornographer. Like it or not, you are a prostitute. Or let me just say you are an SW. SW will be sex worker. You should also be aware that your family members might see your content, and you should be ashamed of it because you are insane. The money is not going to be worth it in the long run. Every single decision you make will come and haunt you, whether you like it or not. Every future relationship you have from henceforth will be judged by the fact that you did this. And you saying the guy should just move on, that it's your past, is you being unfair and unreasonable at the same time. The guy will look at you and be like, nope, I don't want to handle this. The only people you will be able to have a good and decent relationship with are people that are okay with your line of work. And people who are okay with your line of work are generally people that you will not trust with something sacred. So you've more or less narrowed yourself into a position that will never be beneficial for you. It will always be to the detriment of your life. So think twice before you start this. Your life will never be the same again. It will never ever be the same again, and that is bad for you.
If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a like, share the video if you are enjoying it so far, and subscribe. We need your support. It's small for you, but it's a huge thing for us. Just a button away. Click it.
Married him for his lakefront condo. Check the deed. It was his. I loved him hard while I took birth control shots and pretended we were having fertility issues. I wanted a clean break after our 5th year marriage. No kids, no loose ends, just me taking the condo or half its value. After year 5, I moved out and filed for divorce. I gaslit him into thinking he was a horrible husband and man. My divorce attorney informed me that the property owner listed as Johnny, not my husband, Johnny. His mother owns the condo. I'm not entitled to anything. I've wasted 5 years with him, and now I think I at least want to get a child out of the marriage because there's money in his family, but he won't come near me. How do I rekindle the love he used to have for me?
No.
His family members are working around the clock just to keep me away.
Yep.
Legally, I'm still his wife. Help.
Yeah. No, you messed around. You see, you didn't do your homework. You playing a game. You
already told him that you are a dangerous person. Now you are telling him, oh, although you saw that I was a wolf, but come again, let me try again so that I can harm you again. Only a stupid man will bring you into his life again. And only a stupid or a wicked family will allow you to get close to him. He said you wasted 5 years of your life. Wasted. That is to say, the man was useless to you. You didn't see him as a human being. You don't deserve him at all.
Oh, like within a month, if you're wife material. They know very, very quickly if they want to marry you or not.
A month? We know within like a few days. Like I said in the previous video, we just let you guys talk and you just tell on yourselves. And the boys can relate with me on this. You'll say one thing and all of a sudden the only thought that's running through our head is that this specimen of human will never birth children from me. That's for damn.
This is so true. When a man can't see you handling his daughter, he cannot marry you. And that doesn't take too much time. For some of us, we can know in days. For some of us, we can know in weeks. And for some women that are, for men who are vetting like women that are very covert, they can't really put their hands on what this woman is. It might be a month or two. Then we then be like, okay, nah, you cannot be my wife. And this is only easy to do when the woman is in close proximity with you. It's harder to do when you are doing remote relationships. So that's why I also advise, let the woman you are vetting be close to you. Do not have sex with her, because if you have sex with her, your judgment will be clouded. Vet her like she's a criminal. Vet her very well. I'm not saying only background check. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying listen to every word, interact with her, fight with her, live life with her, and you will have your answer in due time. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We release a video every weekday. If you don't click the subscribe and the notification bell, you will not see our next video. So until the next one, I will see you guys and gals later. Bye-bye.